Hi guys, how's it going? Welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about a few things, just kind of whatever comes to mind honestly is what this series of videos is going to be from now on. I mean, that's what it has been in the past two episodes, but yeah, so today I'm just kind of doing some scatterburying and just kind of mix up the content a little bit so you guys are not always just watching me do the same thing. But yeah, I was kind of doing this the other day just because I had to wait for something. I can't remember what it was, but I just felt like doing some scatterburying. So I know this is not the greatest way to do it. I'm definitely losing a lot of ticks, but it's okay. I'm just here to have fun. So apologies if you can hear any background noise. I have my window open today because it's quite hot and I am kind of burning up currently. So hopefully that helps. So yeah, again, apologies. I have gotten comments in the past as well about background noise in regard to my laptop being too loud, and the solution is to unplug it from the charger. For some reason that works, so that's what I have right now. Anyway, you guys might have noticed I changed my profile picture on YouTube and other platforms. I just kind of felt like messing around in Adobe yesterday. I've got quite a bit of experience using Adobe programs since being in architecture school for 5 years. We use that kind of stuff a lot, so yeah, I just kind of felt like messing around, made some nice thumbnails. You'll probably notice the new thumbnail today. I kind of like the aesthetic of it. It looks pretty professional, I feel like, so I'm going with that. It didn't take too long to make either, so that's also a plus. Oh, I should probably hop to a world that's actually not bad ping. Let's look at my percentage up here. Oh, you guys can't even see it because my face cam's in the way. This is my 82%. I guess that's whatever the metric is for the amount of pings you don't lose, I think, is the 80 something percent. But yeah, 393 has been pretty good lately. 42 ping, being an East Coast US individual. Yeah, I know Automaloghy's been, or had been, complaining about ping on US servers recently. I think that has been a bit of an issue. I have noticed, like, I've gone on worlds where it says it's like 40 ping, and then as soon as I go to that world and like get my rats set up for woodcutting, it instantly like drops to like 150 ping. So, or I guess not drops, but you know what I mean. Yeah, it's pretty annoying. Not sure what's going on there with the servers, but you know, it's manageable sometimes. So I've had a pretty good week of RuneScaping. This past week since the last video, did like I'm on like a 30-ish week or so. Not too bad. I've still got a lot of stuff to do with school. Speaking of which, my final presentation for my thesis is on Tuesday, so I've really got to get going with that. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. I'm probably going to be sitting out on the porch and writing. Well, I have my presentation pretty much completed. I just got to add a few more things to it. I guess a topic I've been kind of thinking about lately that I can bring up today in this video is been kind of wondering what exactly, I don't know, it's just a thought I had, was what exactly is skilling? Like, I mean, you can classify it as like a variety of things, like, you know, it's the method you use in order to complete your RuneScape goals, or whatever you want to call it. You know, it's gaining XP, it's a competitive tool for a high score page, you know, the list can go on. But I think in its essence, which I hate using the word essence because it sounds like, I don't know, it's just so overused and cliche in my own opinion, but in its essence, it's kind of like more along the lines of a process of some sort. And this has kind of just been something I'm thinking about because of my own thesis project. Also, apologies for saying thesis so much, but that's what it is. So I don't want to have to accidentally say words over and over again. But anyway, my thesis project is actually on the topic of the architectural process drawing. So essentially, it's drawing for the purpose of thinking through ideas in regard to design, rather than drawing as in like a product of a sort. Like, for example, like, I don't know if any of you have seen like construction documents before, but you know, the stuff they use to show a contractor what the building is going to be, essentially. But yeah, that's, you know, that's the basis of what my project is about. So it's kind of a topic I've thought about quite a bit, and I suppose skilling is, you know, a way of thinking about that, as well as that it's just a process. It's not even the 200 mil itself. That's the inevitable end, of course, but in its essence, it is a process, and that kind of makes me think, what is its purpose then? In that case, like, is it a meditative tool? I've heard people talk about that. Like, what is the enjoyable, I guess, part of skilling? It's you know, or does it even need a purpose exactly? It's just kind of, is it what it is, and that's about it. I don't know. I tend to get quite lost sometimes when I'm sitting here clicking things in this digital world, which it's kind of an interesting way of considering it, is that like it's a way of moving, but you're also like static. You're not doing anything to some extent. I mean, of course you are. You're making gains and experience, of course, but the outcome of it is kind of irrelevant, sort of, in the way I think about it, at least. For a lot of people, it's kind of just a means to an end, obviously. Of course, you should strive for actually enjoying playing the video game, in my opinion. But you know, a lot of people, they skill in order to reach something, which is kind of, you know, unfortunate, because I think if people are a little bit more open-minded, it can be something beyond what, you know, they think of it. You know, I mean, I'm guilty of it, obviously. I sit here and watch TV shows and watch streams and listen to music, and, you know, ways to pass the time, essentially. But, you know, it is, I mean, you can get, I don't know, I think at least when you're listening to music, you can kind of zone out. I think that's sort of the goal with it, is you reach a point where it's not important what you're doing on the side exactly. It's just sort of a tool to shut your brain off, maybe, which is nice. I think I've heard a lot of people say, like, they get home from work and just go on RuneScape and chill out. Essentially, they, you know, gain XP, and it helps them, you know, relax for the evening, I suppose. And I think I don't know, if I've had a very busy day, I tend to not do that, just because I'm quite tired, and it still does require energy to do these things. Of course, you can opt for a less click-intensive method. You know, I don't have to be doing, you know, one ticking these big bones and ashes at the end of a very busy day, of course. I don't really know where I'm going with this. I'm just kind of saying everything that's coming to mind. So I took this theory course this past semester. It was a seminar just for the credits. I needed to take it, so it wasn't anything required. It was just anyway, it was on the topic of movement through space. There's a lot of very general topics in architecture school. I'm sure there are in other schools as well, but essentially, you know, it was just about how the course went through a variety of different modes of walking or movement in general, and what, you know, those mean for people, I guess. But anyway, I think it's, you know, it's a very similar train of thought to skilling in some way. You know, it's like these people did these things. I don't know if you guys, I'm just gonna list a couple authors. Maybe people have heard of them. I think some of them are pretty famous, like the Situationists and the Derive, and also I think that was called the Flaneur. No, I'm thinking of a different one. There's also the author H.D. Thoreau, I believe, was the one who walked through like the forest and things. It's sort of like, I don't know, you know, a way of forgetting about the day, sort of. I don't know. Back to the purpose. I don't know, I guess maybe its purpose is to be a way of meditation, I suppose. At least I guess this is exactly a very subjective point of view. It's not even really my point of view. I guess, I don't know, I'm just trying to understand it more to some extent, you know. Also kind of noticed a pattern whenever I start playing RuneScape again and my motivation is higher than normal. I tend to actually like get a lot of schoolwork done, and other things that I need to do is also like I'm very productive when I play RuneScape, like in real life. It's very bizarre to me. It's like the opposite of what you think would happen. Also, I tend to listen to a lot of drum and bass when I'm playing RuneScape. Like after I start again, I am inclined to keep listening to drum and bass. So it's kind of a weird phenomenon. Just felt like I'd share. Anyway, just kind of a quicker video today. I'm doing crafting now. I was just editing the video, but to give a bit of a conclusion to the video, I'm thinking of possibly getting back to video making on a regular basis if I can. You know, if that's something you guys would like to see, I'm down to maybe do one of these per week or once every 2 weeks, whatever I feel like. Maybe probably posting on the weekend, and I don't know, maybe other videos to come as well. If I have ideas, I can always go through with them. Should have some free time this summer. I think I'm gonna try, I don't know, and get a job that's remote. That would be ideal, I think, for me. I'm definitely capable of doing a variety of different jobs with my degree, so you know, that is I think that's an option. Anyhow, this will be the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. Yeah, leave a comment if you have any feedback. I'm down to listen, as long as it's productive and not, you know, something just rude. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Take care.